Welcome to the Free Spirit Flow Yoga channel. Thank you for joining this deep body stretch. Move down onto your back and let's begin our practice together. Place one hand over the heart and one hand over your navel. If you're comfortable to close down your eyes. And tune into breath and body. Begin with some deeply nourishing and cleansing breaths, sending your breath down into your belly, washing any tension, stress, or negative energy away with your exhale. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, hug your knees up towards your navel. Bring your hands to the edges of your feet and move into your happy baby. Let your shoulders relax down towards your mat. It might feel good here to rock from side to side. Loosen the hips. Let's take this stretch a little further by bringing the left foot down towards the left glute and send the right leg straight out towards your right side. And through center, bring the right foot in and switch, stretching the left leg out. I love this little flow and posture. It's one of my favorites. You probably see it often if you're here on my channel. So just flowing back and forth, helping the backs of the legs to gently open. And bring both knees back to center. Gently roll and rock up to a seat. And come forward to your table pose. Hug your navel in. Take a deep breath in as you open into your cow pose. opening through the front body. And then breathing out, curling and curving the back body, opening through the back side. And let's move between these two spaces and flow. Stretching open the front body as you breathe in, breathing out, opening through the back body. And tuning into your breath, tuning into your body. Press firmly into your hands, tuck your toes, lift your hips back for our first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. Deep breath in and let it go. A few more breaths here, allowing your muscles and your body to open to this posture. Step one foot to the top of your mat. It doesn't matter which one. And then turn and walk your hands into your standing wide-legged forward fold. Let's take a little flow, fingertips out in front of you. And as you breathe out, bend the elbows, fold forward. Relax your neck and your head. Inhale, press into the earth. Half lift, look up. And breathe out, fold and flow. Beautiful. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Point the toes to the front of your mat and step up into your standing forward fold. Relax your upper body over the legs. A few deep breaths here. And slow rise up to standing. Reach your arms over your head. Relax your head back. Breathe in with me. And breathe out. Bring your hands down through heart center. Heart leads as you fold forward. Fingertips in front of you. Ground into the left fingertips. Breathe in and stretch your right arm up. Deep breath. And breathe out and switch. Right hand down in front of you. Left arm waves open and up. When you exhale, fold over your legs. Breathe in, half lift, look forward. Breathe out, take your plank. Feet to the back of your mat. Press through your heels. Hug your navel in. Let's move through our chaturanga. low push-up, roll forward, upward dog. Pause in this up dog, one more breath here. And breathe out, hips back into your down dog. Let's head into our main flow. We'll find a lot of opening through the legs, hips, and heart. Press down into the left foot. Wave your right leg back and up. And bend into the right knee. Open the hip space. We'll flutter and flow. Send the right leg straight and up. And then bend and open. A couple more times. Bend the right knee. Gently lower the left knee to your mat. And curl your right knee in towards your nose. Deep breath. Breathe out, press your right leg and heel back. Walk your hands underneath the shoulders. Wave your left fingertips forward and reach back to catch the right foot or ankle. Reach your right toes up. Deep and calming breaths. So keep your hand where it is. Just set the right knee down behind you. Bring the right fingertips back if you need to. Look over the left shoulder. And hug your right foot in to deepen the stretch through the right quad. Release your right foot back. Turn to face the front of your mat. Fingertips are supporting you. Hug your navel in. As you exhale, wave your arms up overhead. So you're balancing on staggered knees. Hands come down behind the low back. Clasp your hands together and roll your shoulders back. Lean forward and release your fingertips down in front of you. Sit back on the left hip. Turn to face the long edge of your mat. So left sole of the foot is on the right inner thigh. Open your arms to a T and breathe out. Catch the right toes and stretch your left side body. Gently turn to face your right leg and fold over the right leg. So this is where we get a little funky. Wave your hands to the top of your mat. Ground into your palms. We're going back into three-legged dog. Tuck the left toes and wave your right leg up. Step your right foot on the outside of the right hand into a beautiful deep lunge. Hands on the inside of the right leg. And we'll flow this space. Pull the hips back into a wide pyramid. And then breathe out. Sink back into that deep lunge. Flowing back and forth. Pyramid to your deep lunge. Keeping the heart open and spine long in both of those spaces. Walk the right foot to the center of your mat so your hands frame your foot. Let's move into a little balance, our standing leg split. So shift your weight into the right leg and send your left toes up. We'll move into our full dancer variation. So rise up to standing and hug that left knee up towards your navel. Relax your shoulders. Left toes go behind your left glute. Catch your foot with your hand. Wave your right arm forward and send your left toes up. And gently, both hands frame your front foot. Step back into a lunge. And let's release all the way down to our pigeon. Moving down to forearms maybe, or resting completely onto the heart and forehead. Let's head back into down dog. Walking your hands under the shoulders. Step back into plank if you'd like, and move through your vinyasa. Check in with breath and body. And let's take this through on the other side. So ground down into the right foot. Left leg waves back into tripod. And we flutter and flow. Bending the left knee. Open through the hip space. And then extend and stretch the left leg away from you. So a few times flowing back and forth between those two spaces. Let's move down into our rounded table. So right knee to the mat and curl your left knee towards your third eye. Deep breath in. Breathe out, press the left heel away from you. Straightening out the left leg, hands walk under the shoulders. Wave your right hand forward and we'll explore our floor dancer. So reaching back for your left foot, sending the left toes up. Opening the front body, opening the left quad, engaging the glute in our back muscles. Keep your hand where it is. Just set your left knee down so your knees are staggered. Look over the right shoulder. And hug the left foot in closer for more sensation. Release your left foot down, hands in front of you. Hug your navel in, balance on the knees, and wave your arms up. Hands behind your low back, fingertips interlace, roll the shoulders back. Using your core muscles, lean forward. Release your hands down in front of you. Release down to your seat. Face the long edge of your mat. Arms open to a T. And side stretch. Right arm waves and reaches towards the left toes. Turn, bow, and fold over the left leg. Wave, twirl your hands to the top of your mat. Balance on the right knee. Right toes tuck, left leg sweeps back into your tripod. Step your left foot on the outside of the left hand. And come into your deep low lunge. Move the hips back into a wide pyramid. And then hips travel forward, lowering into a deep lunge. Left foot moves towards the center of your mat. Hands frame your left foot. Weight shifts forward, standing leg split. Folding over the left leg. Right toes really stretch up. Move up to standing, breathe out. Bring the right knee with you. Give the right knee a little hug before you move the right foot behind you. Right hand to right foot. Right toes lift up into your dancer. And let's gently release into our runner's lunge. Let's find a restful space in our pigeon pose. Press into your hands. Straighten out your arms as you lift. Lean into the left hip and bring your right leg forward. Pausing in your seat. Take a couple deep breaths. And we'll move through our final spaces, a creative cool down. Step your feet out in front of you. We're heading into our plow pose. So release down onto your back. Hug your knees up. Hands can be by your sides for a little extra support. And lift the hips off of your mat and extend your legs behind your head. If you're feeling a little tight here, it might feel good to bend one knee and then switch, straightening out your leg and bending the other. Just kind of moving back and forth before we take a few breaths in stillness. Let's take about 3 more deep breaths here. And let's roll right up to a seat. Readjust so you can extend your legs out towards the corners of your mat. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, fold over your legs. If you need a little movement, you can sway the upper body. Gently lift shoulders over the hips. Let's move down onto our backs. We'll take our final space together. Feet behind the hips. Either move into your bridge pose, or if wheel is in your practice, feel free to explore your wheel pose. Pressing into the feet for bridge, lifting your hips up. Maybe clasping your hands behind the low back, walking shoulders down your back. And slowly releasing down. Sending your legs out for our final space. Relax our Shavasana. And get as comfortable as you can. Close down your eyes. Settle in with a few deep and full belly breaths. Tune back into breath and body. Take a moment to feel grateful for taking this time for yourself and showing up for yourself today. Thank you for joining this class with me and being a part of the free Spirit Flow yoga channel. I will see you in the next one.